Hey guys, it's me again. I'm gonna talk about Talon's backstory and others. Let's start with our protagonist, Talon Tail. Yes, that's his full name, but he calls himself Talon and eventually stuck to him. Talon was born into a cave with Verizian and Exile. I probably said this before, but Exile hated Talon from the start lol. In fact, Exile committed get milk and never came back to the nest. Verizian had to take care of him herself. Talon was born with his eyes open and he can hear. Talon went to school once he's a toddler. Okay, now I'm gonna explain a Tordakian's lifespan. Hatchlings are born blind and deaf, but not Talon. They are considered a hatchling for 4 months. Once they grow up, he or she is now a toddler for 7 to 10 years. Then they develop their sight and can see. Then they are a teen young adult. Once they are 20 years old, they can see and hear and can speak more clearly. Once they reach that age, they'll train for being a soldier in the kingdom. Now the kingdoms. Azurian is the common forest kingdom. The royal family live in the castle, Tordak Castle. There are 4 ranks for the kingdom: hunters, soldiers, medics, and the best rank, leaders. Leaders control over the kingdom. They gain extra lives for them to live longer. Ambertoft and Violet are the current leaders. Back to Talon. Talon had a boring life at school. He wished something fun can happen. Once he grows up, he leaves his mother behind. And that's how Talon meets a solo monster with 2 mouths. Talon was manipulated into killing his mom. One stormy night, in the Bluester Oasis, Talon sees his mother eating some plants. Talon wonders why his father left. Verizian didn't know why Talon asked that. Then Talon argues with his mother about his father gone. Then Talon had enough of this, so he stabbed her mother in the heart. He realized what he'd done, and he ran away in guilt. The storm became stronger and stronger as Talon felt horrible. It's like the gods are punishing him. Then he saw a burning building. Someone is walking out of town as it collapsed. Talon introduced himself to the Grey Tordakian. Her name is Amber. She's wearing a mask with a smile on it. Talon and Amber became friends. 10 years later, a war happened and it causes destruction. Talon meets Kuga and he drank a potion. He passed out and he dreams of the void. A raptor was standing there, alone. Talon walked closer to it and it spoke to Talon. Do you want a deal? Talon answered yes, and his power instantly grew tremendously. He felt something went through him. Talon became cursed and he lost control over his body. His fur turned black and green. He was used like a weapon. Kuga herself was proud of this Tordak. 10 years after the war, Talon left Kuga's castle and found a cave to sleep. Then the I can't fix you happens when Talon got jealous and Talon caused a storm and set most of castle on fire. Then guys confronted Shadow Talon. They argued for a while the castle is in flames. Shadow Talon beated Guys to almost death. Guys was severely injured in the attack and Talon realized what he'd done and he left the castle in fear of getting arrested for murder of some Tordaks. Then when he met Namoon, they met in the forest. They hang out and became BFFs. Then that's where I'm ending this off. In part 3 I'll explain the species.